Good day, ladies and gentlemen, germs, gentle monsters, other creatures of the night. I'm Nidalos, and I am joined by two friends. Introduce yourselves.
It's your
Monsters.
boy from the crypts, the Necro Junkie.
And then it's your local hometown nerd, Sarah.
Hello, local
Wanna do
hometown
full
nerd.
game?
Yeah,
Sure,
I was just gonna say,
we might as
should we
well.
do full game this time?
Yeah.
Yes, we shall do a
Spooky
full
high
game this
school.
time.
The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest.
I'm looking forward to the voice
We
acting
were on a
again.
wild journey to discover who we really were. Who
Alright,
are we?
I am player one, and I think this time I'll be this one.
Okay.
I had a name. I forgot what it was.
What was that, the one you wanted?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
I want the Frankenstein guy.
Hold on a second.
Again.
I can go back. We can do this.
You gotta be
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Shadow Boy again?
Sure.
Shadow Boy.
Let me contact her.
Why doesn't it say like your name is
I'll show.
Beryl.
I'll be Beryl.
I think of a name.
I'll be he this time. Player
This is
2.
me.
It is
Her.
the Sarah. I
Um.
say there is a little bit of like some weird input things that doesn't show a name right away. For online at least. I noticed that a lot of people that play this game end up doing it through a screen share thing. And have just one person do the controlling.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. I'll do the lowercase. Yeah, this is a thing where I just name people after already established characters.
River.
That's fine.
River.
I can
They?
help.
They. Because River is canonically not mine. My River is canonically non-binary.
Okay.
She answers to female pronouns, but is canonically non-binary.
Understand.
Go back with our boy here. On caps lock,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
in caps.
Let's get our boy.
Ah.
Get Frank back.
Oh, I knew what I was going to name the female now, if I had picked her. Her name would have been Anne.
Right on.
Anne Frank.
And Frank.
I'm sorry, I'm a
It's
monster.
Ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
Oh, but wait, this is Monster Prom.
I remember clearly, 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19 years old. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire.
Yeah, he's still great. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
Liam DeLancourt, 400-something years old. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was a truly lovable dork.
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
Poppy, please. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a self-made man with a merciless sense of business.
She slays. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who?
Gorgon Chick. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Yeah.
Teen Wolf.
Hot or not?
Ah.
Stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Yay.
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats.
God.
This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Oh
God.
boy.
Now, which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? The answers: praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities. Dionysus, Basset, Loki, coolest cats in town. Or, oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started looking for a Chinese factory outsourced to prayers. I am going to have a chat with Dionysus and Loki and Basset. That's good.
I'm gonna go with the first one. Praying is for fools.
I say we can pick the same answers or different answers. Don't matter.
Business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. Instead, started looking for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. I don't know. I'm torn between these two.
Want to be cool? Have business?
What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with that one.
So charming.
A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? Probably rabies. I go to a hospital immediately. Superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis, get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Or the incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of TV shows decide to go with my ideas and create ships.
No, because if I'm going in with the...
I wish I knew more about emojis.
Yeah, but that's not a river thing. I'm probably gonna go with the second one.
Yeah, that's probably the one I'm going with too. We're all just going to the same one.
We're all charming.
Charming.
If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be?
Meat.
Meat. That's mine. Definitely.
Damn it, Butcher. Double
Tequila
creme
and
de
Coke.
Gruyere and meringues. Success.
Spicy chocolate. No
Tequila and
chocolate.
Coke.
On fire.
Meat. Spicy chocolate, no chocolate on fire, and rainbows and gummy bears. You know, I think I'm feeling rainbows and gummy bears today.
I am also feeling rainbows and gummy bears.
Oh God.
Meat.
Yeah,
No.
it's God.
I got the mermaid girl.
No, I don't want the werewolf too.
Don't worry, you can choose to sit with whoever you want at lunch and
I'm
try to
going
woo
to.
them
I
instead.
don't know who I want to woo this time.
I have an idea what we're gonna do this time. I'm just
my
not
desirable.
quite sure.
I don't know if I
If
want
it
to
will
go, if
be
I want to go for the
appropriate.
werewolf boy.
I'm putting myself up for the challenge.
And connection weird X thing. Hopefully this is gonna cause any problems. The X is here.
Is it letting you in?
It's still loading for me. Are you guys in already? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
in. I'm in.
There we go.
There's my mouse. Anyway, I am going to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping
Right.
class and hang out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. After, you're eavesdropping on Miranda and Polly, waiting for the perfect moment to mention your influx of Insta followers when... Oh god damn, it's this guy.
Never fear, miladies. Need not fight over me.
Oh, do you want me to read that one?
Sure.
Him again?
As a real to myself, I must say that even I find him to be... What's the term you used, Polina?
Extra AF. Friendship between two beautiful maidens shouldn't be soured over one as handsome, rich, and humble as I.
Oh God.
But worry not, my sweet summer salads. I have found the perfect solution to protect your feeble hearts. You shall both marry me. I've dealt with male entitlement before, but this is official next level. Yes, an interdimensional level, as our collective wedding will be as well.
God damn.
Yeah! Interested.
You are hardly the first prince to seek my royal hand in courtship, and I don't see that you're bringing much to the table.
Interdimensional table? And I am the definition of marriage material. You'll never find a better suitor. I have a castle. I can defeat anyone at anything. I'll show you. I'll fight. Him!
Oh God. Is the interdimensional prince pointing directly at you? Why is your life like this?
I can defeat you at any challenge. Name your weapon and prepare to lose.
Miranda and Polly are watching you closely. Maybe you can skew the prince's challenge to really impress one of them. You know what would be wild? Naked fencing with live weasels instead of swords, or
Whoa.
as a royal, you must fancy yourself pretty clever, so let's see you win at losing.
Oh?
I'm going with that one. Damn it,
It's true!
Fuck.
Royalty is very clever. I know because I'm royalty.
Fuck. Very well, then. Go ahead.
Very well then, let us proceed with the challenges.
I should have
Yeah,
went...
if you want the daring shit, cause she's all about bold and daring and being like spontaneous and shit. So if you want to go for a ghost chick, you gotta really think outside the box.
Yes, I was thinking, something else. Anyway, the series of trials begins. Each post selfies Instagram. Prince instantly gains 12 followers while you lose 10.
Round 1 goes to the home team, it would appear. Sorry about your unfortunate face.
Next up are classic feats of athleticism. The prince kicks your ass up and down to archery, fencing, and bumper cars. Finally, you engage in a stirring round of Monopoly. The prince wins within 6 moves.
Aha! Normally, Monopoly might last days, but I, with my incredible skills, have managed to win at once, because I am a winner! Now surely I have proven myself a worthy and winning groom, for both my blushing brides.
Yes! I believe you really truly have.
Yeah, I know that technically the point was for you to lose, but losing is a pretty big turnoff.
Damn it.
Winning really is much more appealing. I'll go ask my father his policies on polyamory.
Damn it! You can trust Miranda's father to put the kibosh on allowing his daughter to marry the same prince as a coked-out ghost, but you still looked pretty dumb. You lose 2 charm and 1 smarts. Damn it!
Oh no.
I should have went
Okay.
with naked
I'm
weasel
sorry.
fighting.
Yep.
I need
Creativity,
to boost
Sarah.
creativity.
You need
Is
that
that
creativity.
in class?
That's the
Oh, that's auditorium. Okay. Let me go there. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You see Damien and Miranda with their heads in their hands. They look glum. You ask them what's up.
We're boned.
I love Damien.
I do not know what this boon means, but I'm not optimistic about our chance of the upcoming exam.
It's not fair. I shouldn't have to fail the test just because I spent all week in a really brutal mosh pit instead of going to class.
And I did study. I had my servants read the entire textbook twice. But for some reason, my servants are not allowed to take the test for me.
Well, there's only one thing left to do.
No, there's gotta be another way. Doesn't there?
Easy. Just lobby the government until they remove the class from our school system. You don't need to murder your teacher or something like this. Just burn down the entire school.
Depends on what you want to go for.
I
'cause
mean-
she's obviously the one that says easy lobby the government, and he's the one burn down the entire
yeah,
school,
but
of course.
River's not all about burning down the school, so... I feel like she could go with it, like...
Decisions.
Huh.
Love that armor.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so there's
Why
some
can't I
Pippin
have that
armor.
in WoW?
Alright.
I mean, let's not go with arson, violence and arson until we absolutely have to.
Whatever.
Oh, that's charming. Oh yes, of course. My father has many excellent lobbyists and crowd frees for just such occasions.
Why are they in cryo freeze?
Because if allowed to live freely, they would pose an untold threat to the survival of the species, I think. It was Daddy's decision in any case, and Daddy knows best.
Lobbyists do their job so effectively that the government not only cancels the class, but erases all memory of it from everyone's brains. You've got no idea what you just unlearned, but you did gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Hell yes.
Oh shit. What's in the gym?
I assume it's... I don't
I
know.
believe that works on charm.
Your mark... Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the gym is
Oh,
charm.
Charm. Creativity
That's where I am.
is, yeah, you guys took both the things that I need.
It
Where's
happens.
fun?
I think
Fun
it's
is
outside.
the
right?
trade.
Outdoors.
Let's be fun.
Yes.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Yes.
Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet meditation skills are clearly needed. Mediation, sorry, my bad.
No, I know our football team's called the Spooky Monsters of Spook, but who also play sports. But who's our mascot?
Our mascot? Oh, dang, you're right. We don't have one.
Ooh, what about Misha the Mermaid? Mermaids are monsters.
No way. Too girly. Try this. Wally the werewolf.
God.
Why's it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves.
Yeah, well, we're not the mermaids either.
Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge, diverse group of people with a single label.
No, Coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking enough. Think. Hey, you! You look like a hard thinker. What mascot should...
Oh god.
Easy, we'll just genetically engineer a cross between every kind of monster at the school. Head of a werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of a Medusa, angst of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. Just find a regular human, dress him up in a business suit, and make him the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed, that's the real monster.
Corporate
I like the
greed.
top one more.
It's smart. Finally, an idea that represents the true diversity of our school. We can use Daddy's Gene Lab. Let's see, in order to fit all the monster parts in, the mascot will have to be about 100 feet tall, covered in nightmarish appendages and moist tentacles,
Oh, God.
which means it shall provide great shade on hot game days. Tentacles and hold umbrellas.
Yeah, because the deadly genetic experiments are always the shortcut to a girl's heart. Question mark? You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness.
Oh my god, we all gained affection from Miranda.
Yeah, we did.
Scary
Challenge time.
Challenge.
Everybody chooses an occupation.
Occupation.
Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players. Rock star.
Can I be a nerd and just say social worker?
Go for it.
Sure.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I am going to say... Janitor.
How weird it would
Oh
be
my
to
God.
see a slutty costume based on the selected occupation. Start debating now. Well, rock stars are slutty occupations, so
Yeah,
I mean, it
So-
wouldn't be that weird. A,
Yeah.
a slutty social worker would be
I mean-
awkward, also probably unethical.
Like, and yeah, you would be highly embarrassed because you're in like public.
Yeah. Like
So,
working with people.
so, who, and a
I mean-
janitor, I mean, you could pole dance on the mop or something.
And you could
But
dress
that'd be
slutty,
fucking
but like
weird.
the kids are just gonna look at you and be like, "Freako, that's weird." Snap some few photos. Like you might get a slap on the wrist from the faculty and be like, "Listen, you can't mix your fucking personal life in here with your work life."
I say, but
But
that
yeah,
would
if I
be weird
do
to
that
see
with
in
a
a
social
and I'm
school.
worker,
like-
like you're
gonna
out
get, like,
in
fucking ethical
public,
complaints.
in public.
Okay, so it'd be
Like,
so we're in agreement that being a social worker, a slave costume based on that would be fucking weird.
yes, and then
Okay.
the janitor, and then because Rockstar, I mean, like, yeah, you dress slutty all the time, pretty
Yes.
much. So
All right, now we choose who
Noon.
to sit with at lunch.
Oh boy. Okay. I get to go first.
I want
Um,
the Medusa chick. No, I
okay.
want the Medusa chick. Huh?
Oh, I don't know who that is over there.
Huh? Go check it
I
out.
don't know who that is.
I say, do you want to be the one that finds out?
It's up to you.
Yeah,
So
who is
weird.
that?
Weird person over there.
You're enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of 3 throats clearing. What did I do?
Ahem.
Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have as an ally a creature of some sort.
Oh, what did I do?
And since we can
Go
all
ahead.
read this if you want,
Okay.
and since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, go ahead.
I mean, because of your incredible resume and good looks.
We've decided to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure.
Adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc.
As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you your choice of adventure.
3.
3 episodes? You could knock out one of these adventures by the end of lunch. Actually, fun. The Coven gives you 2 options. Stop the crime ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have a never-before-seen plan. Or take on the greatest villain of all, income inequality. Per our social worker example and the last one, I'm like, the last one, but also,
Well, follow your heart.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna do it. Fuck it. Turns out income inequality is the name of a giant goblin made of money that's been terrorizing the city. You attack it in the only way you know how. Stealing.
It's working. All that money you stole is load bearing. The goblin's going to collapse.
Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely weren't just stealing the money because you wanted money.
Go ahead, Kevin. Or somebody.
Excellent! The day is saved once again thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick, River! Turns out the best way to defeat income inequality is by robbing from the rich and giving to yourself. Thanks. You gain +4 money. Hello!
Me.
On the witch coven who made me rich.
Okay. Well, I feel like in order to impress a ghost, I need to go to the shop. Who wants to be shop?
Okay, I will. Good old Barrel. What's going on today? What's it gonna be today?
Actually, you know what? I'm too poor for the thing I was gonna get.
No.
That would be really
Market with
racist.
2 holes.
Ghost racist. And I'm not sure if I want a corpse. Something about Latin accents. You know what? I'm just gonna leave.
Bob Ross.
So you just came here to say hi? What a weirdo.
Oh, mine's different. Mine's different.
Oh god, what does yours say?
Mine says, you get that the whole point of running a business like this is to sell stuff to people, right? I think you're missing the point, sweetheart.
Go
That's
ahead,
mine.
Frank.
And it's different.
Fuck it.
Oh, this
I'm
one.
not full of food.
I remember this one.
You're fine, Damien Fair, contemplating a huge slab of identifiable primate.
Alright, Damien. I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition.
Like
Like when you told me not to bring all my knives?
but I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors.
You mean the meats of our labors?
Don't you Damien me.
I say I'm
Kevin is
sorry, you're
Damien.
also narrator.
Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our...
Wait, raw and bloody. You mean you're not even gonna try using fire on it?
Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove.
Did the fire ever, touch the meat?
What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare.
Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower.
Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this.
What is reasonable?
If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Frank will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right?
Well,
Oh god.
my word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood. Quick! The only correct way to enjoy the steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. We're gonna go with the first one because we want to impress the Medusa chick.
And also, you can never have a steak that's too rare.
Quite right, quite right! Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire?
I love Damien. Oh darn, guess I'm going to have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself.
Whatever. I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire.
I love Damien. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life.
Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy.
Yay.
Yeah!
Let's trade places. Challenge.
Challenge time.
Everyone choose a
Everybody
celebrity.
chooses a celebrity.
Say your choice out loud to the rest of the
Again.
players
Oh,
before
god damn
clicking.
it. I must not. Oh my god, I must. Again.
Ryan Reynolds.
Shit.
Come the fuck on.
I know, I'm terrible. I don't know why I'm
You just
so
spent,
bad
like,
at this.
the last week watching Marvel movies.
I know.
Like, holy
and that's
shit.
like that's the bad part. Jeff Goldblum, because he's great. I love him.
Okay.
Oh, we've got someone in the chat. Hello, Bivman. Is that how you pronounce your name? I'm not sure.
Welcome to
Hello.
the insanity.
Anyway, Kevin, who'd you pick?
Clint Eastwood.
Again.
Alright. And you, Sarah, are...
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
That's fine. Player words decided based on how likely it is that Select Star is secretly part of a cult. Start the ping now. Oh god.
Jeff Goldblum is definitely a cult leader.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, wait,
Look at
Jeff
his
Goldblum definitely
entrancing good
is.
looks.
I mean, if Clint Eastwood was like a cult leader, like,
It'd be weird.
it'd be like the most badass cult ever.
Yeah. And Ryan Reynolds, well, he
Well,
might
I
have a
mean-
cult following, but I don't know if he's the type that would form
Yeah.
a cult.
He's too crazy. Well, he is Deadpool, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe a cult following of Deadpool?
oh, definitely.
I think Clint Eastwood would be the one to end a cult.
Yeah,
Alright, we'll do that
there
then.
was a movie about that.
Yeah, I think there might be a couple of movies about that. If you think about it.
All right.
Go ahead, River.
What you need? Creativity or
Or
boldness?
boldness. I kind of want to go for creativity. Again. God damn it, my mouse is fucked
Go back
again.
to.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. my mouse is
Malfunction.
fucking
There you
up.
go.
This does this
Oh
all the time.
god.
And no creativity again? Yeah, we're gonna go back to the auditorium.
Alrighty. You're stealing
Yeah, we're
my
gonna-
creative juices.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit.
Woo.
You gain +2 creativity. You also lose -3 years of life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway.
Exactly.
But without meaning to, you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda comparing the apps on your phones.
Oh, what you got, Miri? What you got?
Well, I have this game, Misunderstanding of Mobs. I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so that's nice. I've also got Scepter, which is like Uber, but for serfs instead of cars.
Oh my god!
Yes. And Spooner, which is like Grinder, but for silverware. You know, I like my apps elegant and majestic.
That's pretty cool, but do you have rap chat? It turns all your messages into raps, but you can only see them for 8 seconds.
Wow, what about you, River? What fun apps do you have? Ah,
Oh dear.
Yeah, impress us with something rad.
Tiger, an app that can make tigers appear anywhere. There's nothing as majestic as a tiger. Or, not much. And it's just this one app that I made that turns my phone into a rad car.
Oh
oh
shit.
god.
A rad car,
I mean, both
though.
of those are pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty rad apps.
Tigers or rad car. But you can also ride the tiger. Assuming
I
it's
mean,
tame.
Polly's definitely gonna be Tigers, and then what's her face is gonna be the rad car.
I think it might actually be the other way around.
I don't know.
I mean-
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go.
No,
I'm gonna.
because rad car would definitely be Miri's thing, because it's a material thing. Tigers is bold and daring, and
Yeah, tigers are
and
cool. I'm gonna go with
everything,
tiger.
oh no,
That was
wrong.
Oh my head's spinning with the myriad uses of such an app. Our royal zoo has been tigerless ever since all the tigers drowned their underwater cages, which was immediately. We've been looking for a way to replenish our supply ever since.
And you know what I say? It's not a real party until there are tigers literally everywhere.
Is that so? How many real parties have you been to then, Polly?
None yet.
Miranda purchases the app and a bunch of raw meat while ordering new cages for her family's zoo. Polly asks her if she can borrow a tiger or two for her next party. What could go wrong? You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Nice.
Yes.
Alright.
And now I get to go, and... Well,
Very
you know,
need some creativity.
I
and
do,
some
but you're
smart.
there.
Yeah, my creativity.
And money.
Okay.
Smarts, fun, or money?
You know, I'm gonna try getting money. Except I can't because the shop is here.
Oh no! No!
You want to
Hey.
be shopkeep?
Why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead?
I
Am
have,
I right?
I have a different one
Oh
again.
god, I also have a different
Shoot.
one.
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets.
I've got, let's face it, you're probably gonna end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? It's called just being smart. Okay, I'm too poor for a lot more things, and we all
Ew.
saw how badly the last time I did this.
Yeah, too
Was.
poor for the coke.
And
Those cool
I'm too
glasses,
poor for
though.
this awesome thing too, so I'm just gonna leave.
You know what my favorite thing in the world is? People who buy stuff. Me want to be gone.
Mine is the same this time.
You get to the whole point of running a business like this is to sell stuff to people, right? I think you're missing the point, sweetheart. Go ahead.
Oh, what we need. I need that creativity, but Sarah's hogging all of it. So we're gonna go to boldness. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness! Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gained +2 boldness. Thank Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms.
Yes.
You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheming.
Crowd service isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't Frank.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, serfs were royally for rich and fabulous. Like Vera and myself.
But now, thanks to our app Crowd Surfs, you too can have your very own crowd-funded surf.
The app is being generously funded by the royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty.
And get richer off of it.
I think our business might be failing because the serfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest.
The serfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations.
Don't be absurd! If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives.
But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Frank, what do you think?
Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at leather daddy conventions? Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. Go with Vera, because daddy conventions.
Ooh, I like that quite a bit.
Excuse me, but if there were conventions for daddies, I'm quite sure I would know about them.
Miranda?
My father's one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he was not invited...
Just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How does this sound? Free lifetime of submission, dirty talk guaranteed, dress code, come as you are.
Vera, with the help of a confused Miranda, goes to the next leather daddy convention in town. The next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem much happier.
These serfs recruit are so enthusiastic to serve. Almost inexplicably so.
And as an unexpected fringe benefit, all the serfs keep trying to one-up each other's uniforms. So I created a line of latex and leatherware that's all making as much as crowd serfs in the first place. It's a win-win-win situation. And don't worry, Frank. I won't ask how you know so much about the fetish community.
Yay!
Yay! Siding with Vera always makes her happy. Show her appreciation, she gives you +2 money. +2 money she earned, and you gain +1 smarts.
Now you're really smart.
Oh,
That
weekend.
weekend, something happened
happened
to...
to
You,
Ah!
Frank. You gotta click.
I did. Oh.
Mm.
Sure. That weekend, Vera invites you and some friends to go to an abandoned warehouse to help kill a dude. You wouldn't miss that for the world. When you get there, you find Miranda and Damien are there too. Also, a naked fish man tied to a chair.
The fuck? I'm so glad you could make it. We're going to execute this fish man for the crimes he has committed against him.
We are indeed. Did you know this fish attempted to express a controversial opinion about my father?
And he got in front of me in line at the pharmacy.
And I'm sure he did something to me too. Let's kill him.
Damien. Now hold on there, Damien. We could just kill this son of a bitch.
You there?
This is an execution. We have to make an example of him.
Personally, I'm a big fan of quantity over quality. Why don't we just kill his family?
We already did that. Why do you think he was saying such treasonous things in the first place?
Miranda's right. We need to do something truly extravagant to this upstart.
Okay, I'm cool with that, as long as you guys are paying.
Oh, we're not paying. That's what Frank is here for.
Hell no! You're not spending your hard-earned cash on this. Luckily, you've got a super rich friend you love to take advantage of in emergencies. River is the natural choice. They spend money just to keep from drowning in it. Let's bring Beryl. He's so rich, he can actually afford to eat organic food.
And before you check the stats, it'll tell you to use your memory.
Use your memory. I'm pretty sure that Sarah had more money than you.
Alright. There you go.
Good old River, always willing to pitch in a few bucks towards a good execution. With their financial backing, you're able to purchase the top-of-the-line offering from luxurymurdercontraptions.biz.
The Meat Reaver 20XX!
It's so beautiful!
Damien, stop drooling. Your saliva will melt a hole in the floor and I'll lose the security deposit on this warehouse.
The Meat Reaver 20XX looks like a cross between a lawnmower, a beehive, a volcano, a repeating crossbow, and 50 gallons of whole milk.
The most terrifying thing. Damien, sweetie, we all know how much you love murder, but all this excitement is unseemly.
You think I'm this excited just because of the murder? This is the Meat Reaver 20XX. The only murder contraption that also makes a perfect cappuccino.
Wow.
You all settle down for a lovely evening of hot drinks and death. Of course, you'd be a mad friend if you didn't invite River over to join in. You each gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Sweet. I could have used that. Oh well.
Sorry.
It's okay. Challenge. Player orders decide
mine
based on
first.
how early you would die
How
during a
early
zombie
would you
apocalypse.
die during? Fuck no, I'd last. I'd live.
I'm first.
Ah,
I'm dead
let's
first.
see.
I'm
Yeah.
dead first.
4 years.
This
of
is
military
undisputable.
training.
That's undisputable.
What? Oh yeah.
I'm dead first.
I'd probably be dead second because I'm pretty good with guns, but
Nope.
guys
I
have
got
seen
it.
me.
No,
No,
now
you
you're
I'm
messed
not
up
dead.
the
fit.
order of that thing. Like, you just put Sarah as surviving the longest, and then
No, it
you...
No,
was
say how
first to
likely
die.
Oh.
will you die.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
It was who
Anyway.
was first to die.
You need some boldness, girl. You need to go to that bathroom.
You have
Yeah.
to let out your bladder.
Mm-hmm. That day you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathroom. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. To boldness. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught.
Most terrible news, friend.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Miranda, you're not, oh my god, what was it?
Spoiler.
You're not, he's not him.
It's funny, they're dressed in
Yeah. Oh shit. Just keep an eye out for the classic signs. Shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk. Pretty much everyone is a traitor. Just spin a bottle on whoever points. Miranda is so excited by your advice that she skips out on school to go try it out immediately. The next day, she finds you in the hall, clearly overwhelmed.
Oh.
I'd never have discovered the treachery of...
Oh no. Oh no.
There'll be popcorn.
The popcorn is very good. You try not to think too much about whether Baltazar was actually. Either way, you gain +1 charm.
Noise.
They seem to just be pushing
You
me
need them
towards her
smarts,
anyway.
boy.
I also need fun.
creativity. You need creativity.
They're all 3 of them are
stranger,
different.
it's been a while. I've
Chip.
missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff.
Let's face it, you're probably going to end up losing your money in a stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? It's
How
called
do
just
you
being
keep
smart.
getting this?
I don't know. Oh my God.
How?
My stuff isn't good enough for you? Not cool. You know what? He's like fucking following you.
Charm or creativity?
Nope, charm.
Which one is charm? The gym,
My fucking mouse is going. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Sweet.
You see Vera looking at her phone. She's obviously pissed, so you decide to go talk to her.
Ugh, not another dick pic. I mean, I know that's what you've got to expect when you look as stunning as I do all the time, but still, not fond of dick pics. Not at all. When are guys going to learn? Dicks look gross. Sending me a picture of your dick is not a treat for me. I'm not going to frame it and put it on my wall. I'm going to put it in a folder called Sad Losers and then delete the folder. And then I'll probably set the phone on fire just in case. Hey, you're pretty unpleasant, right? Help me figure out what to say to this guy so he'll stop trying to make me look at his wiener.
Go for the burn. Sorry, but I'm having a hard time seeing anything. Does your phone have a zoom function? Or maybe a microscope attachment? Destroy his life. Photoshop all the pics into a silly-looking monster. Make it the start of a weird kid's show and make millions with it. You make a joke out of him, become rich, and you own the copyrights to his dick.
I
Yes,
like that
we're going
one.
with that
Oh
one.
God. Oh,
So your solution to this is for me to make a career
Aw.
out of it?
Nope.
dun dun dun.
You do realize you're
Meh.
basically making it so I'll have to spend the rest of my life depending on this fool dick. And if I get lucky and he doesn't send me any more, I need to
I should just
I
went
need
with the
to
simple
ask-
burn.
I would be financially married to this dude's dick. Does that sound good to you, genius? Be my guest and go marry his dick yourself.
Aww. Huh, that definitely backfired. Next time, let's try not to mix dicks and kids. It doesn't seem like a smart move. You lose 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Oh no!
Now
Eat a
you
dick.
need the creativity challenge.
Now they can eat the dick.
Choose an
Everyone
animal.
chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Wolf.
Can it be like a fictitious
An
animal?
animal. No.
Sure.
Oh god, we can do fictitious animals?
I don't care.
Because
Okay,
I just wanted
um,
to do a dragon.
I'm
think
gonna
exists in this-
do the, what are they called? The Wendigo.
I'm gonna
How stupid it would be for a superhero to use this animal as their
be something like selected animal man. Start
Dragon
debating
Man.
now.
I mean,
Dragon man? I mean, they have a
would be
dragon
pretty
plant.
easy, but it's like, it'd be cheesy.
Yeah,
So-
I say
What'd you
that-
choose, Luke?
I chose
Ocelot.
Ocelot.
Ocelot, man.
I'm just imagining someone that
Mine's,
looks like Troy
awesome
Baker
and
or like
scary.
as
It's like
Ocelot
Wendigo
or
Man.
something.
wolf demon thing. Like, that shit would be... That'd be fucking terrifying. It'd be great.
That'd be good, yeah.
I'm imagining like a
So what?
fucking
what
revolver
would be the
Ocelot from Metal Gear
stupidest?
Solid or
The
something.
dumbest?
Well, yeah,
God.
the
I'm
I'm
stupidest.
sorry, Ocelot man. So,
I
Frank,
am the
Frank
stupidest.
No, the stupidest is first.
To say how stupid.
How stupid it would
Okay,
be.
so Ocelot man, yep.
Yes.
The stupidest
Ocelot
is first,
Man.
and then probably me.
Yep, and then you. And then me. Good job, Ocelot man. Now don't get the store.
Oh, it's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime.
Oh, God.
Maybe you can go sit with the ghost chick.
I think I'd rather get wolves. You barely sat down when the whole wolf pack comes running over, clearly panicking.
Dog, you've got to help us. We're suffocating. It's like we're not getting enough air. We can hardly talk.
Ah, you see the problem. You remind them that in addition to breathing out, you need to also breathe in.
Wow.
Oh, whoa. That works way better. I have no idea how we forgot about that.
Yeah, you don't care.
Thanks for saving our lives, dog. We owe you one, and we'll pay you back. Right now. What do you want? We'll do literally anything.
I need
Oh my
brains. Teach me calculus, or give you the extreme makeover. Calculus.
Well, we don't really know what calculus is. Which means we're the perfect dogs to teach it to you. We've never gotten a calculus question wrong. If it's anything like other math, all we've got to do is stick the textbook in a blender.
Yup, they totally brought a blender with them.
Add some protein powder and hemp milk, blend it up, and pour it into your ear canal. That's right next to the brain, so it'll get there fast.
This is the stupidest thing you've ever heard. Possibly the last thing, too, if this pureed book destroys you. But within seconds, you feel numbers trickling through your synapses. It actually worked? No wonder these idiots haven't been kicked out of school yet. They've got a foolproof study method. You gain +4 smarts. Also, that's how you learn math.
Yes.
Come on,
Where do
River.
I want
As a math man, I know that
feel like
is
I'm
how
gonna
I
listen over
learned my
here.
math. Go ahead.
As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table in exotic silverware.
Ooh, what's this one for?
That's a forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper.
Wow.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Whoa! Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It'd take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. We suggest an ultimate new silverware. The salad harp or hands.
The salad harp.
Depends on who you want, I guess.
The salad harp.
I mean, the game is kind of pushing me
Or-
towards Miranda anyway.
Or hands.
I mean, we all...
you can always go
I mean,
back.
two of us did pick Miranda.
You
Inadvertently.
can always go towards Wolf Boy if you want.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to go for hands.
Go for it. My favorite silverware.
Again, how crude.
I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look.
Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a face, and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way.
I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin.
Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice.
Oh god. Here we
I
go.
like Scott. He's funny.
You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table, and also some organs.
Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income.
A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them.
And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency.
Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know that death won't save them.
Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest.
A priest? You know how my family feels about priests?
Ah,
Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everyone
God.
in the cafeteria at once.
And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism.
Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee? Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an order, then film it. Blackmail in bulk.
ooh.
Blackmail in bulk, though.
Blackmail?
Blackmail.
Let's try blackmail.
Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like their style.
But how are you going to trick a whole room of people into having an orgy?
Don't tell me you don't know how to do that.
Is this something you do all the time?
Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell.
Yeah, but I'm prince of the Bernie part of hell, not the sexy part of
bullshit.
hell.
Yes.
That
he's
explains
blushing.
it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an order. Although the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joe is not hard either.
Oh no, we all ate the
It
sauce.
certainly doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sexy carnage and avoid the fluids.
Ah,
Hey.
let's trade places.
Challenge!
Everyone choose something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before
Something
clicking.
bad?
My performance in this game.
Oh.
Bad.
Man, that's a really broad category.
The government.
The glass ceiling?
Is it bad?
Yeah, they're all pretty bad. My orders decided based on how interesting it would be if the select thing was a key component of supervillains planned in a movie. Start debating now. Okay, so...
The glass ceiling's kind of an intangible object.
Oh, I don't want to be that asshole, but I think yours would win, Luke.
okay.
I mean,
They use my power to, do something bad, I guess.
so first, second, third, yeah. Second, Sarah, because the glass ceiling.
Yeah,
The glass
the government,
ceiling.
they'd just be like, government.
just some dirty chauvinist does something awful for
All right,
Sarah's.
You need creativity.
You can go there before I can get there now.
Finally.
Yeah, get that creativity.
I'm a musketeer. That day, while rehearsing for a class play, you are struck by the light of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You get +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask our players to call you by that name until the end of this run.
Oh god.
Belphegor Jr.
It's Belphegor
Got it.
Jr.
Belphegor Jr.
You're fucking around on your cell phone when you see a couple of your classmates fucking around on their cell phones too, but louder for aggravation. Oh god.
Oh boy.
Paulina, this is an institution of learning, and I'm finding it increasingly difficult to concentrate with you making tigers appear everywhere constantly. They'll soon overrun the school.
You're welcome.
I find it simply abhorrent, the amount of money you are funneling into Tiger, when an app advertises itself as free, but then gets you addicted and causes you to end up paying more and more money. Minus 99 monies at a time. That's just
Awesome?
exploitive of the weak-willed.
And I love exploiting the weak-willed, but I prefer when you do it with me. What's so special about Tiger anyway that you're blowing all your money on it rather than investing in our schemes? Where to even begin? The premium features are dope. You can design the stripes on your tiger, pick custom colors, pick whisker size and strength. You can find out whether or not a tiger has super liked your profile and what pictures it's favorited.
Oh god.
And don't get me wrong, it's not that I necessarily want to date a literal actual tiger. I just want to know if the literal actual tigers want to date me, as they should. You must realize how insane that sounds. I mean, hearing it out loud, it did sound pretty whack, I guess. Plus, if the tigers get hungry and start eating people, and honestly, it's shocking that they haven't done that already, we won't have anyone to rip off. Right, because the tigers will be ripping off their arms and legs. Good point. I'll just delete the app and get rid of the tigers. There! Deleted!
And yet there, tigers, here, tigers, everywhere, tigers.
Huh. I wonder why that didn't work.
Maybe because getting rid of a downloadable content on a phone in no way destroys living flesh and blood beings in the real world? But you know what might actually work? For every tiger in the school, release 3 animators, the natural enemy of tigers as everyone knows. Or have Coach talk to them. He's a tiger, right? Or like a tiger adjacent something? This is gonna be... This is the smart thing, I think. I'm not sure.
Aha! Brilliant solution. I happen to have an anteater supplier that brings me fresh anteater eggs. One of the finer and more obscure delicacies of the world. I'm sure he can bring some by the school.
And you're sure that anteaters don't lay eggs and someone has been exploiting Liam, but since it's benefiting you in this case, you might as well let it slide. Before long, Liam's anteater egg dealer has shown up with a veritable army of anteaters. The anteaters go through every corridor and corner of the school, driving out the tigers, wherever they may hide, with their long tongues, poor eyesight, and penchant for eating termites. All of which tigers hate! Duh, do you know that about tigers? The anteaters are also generally useful around school, eating all of the insects that Crazy Martin the Werebear janitor doesn't have time to get rid of since he's always
Poor
so
Crazy
busy
Martin.
dealing with your fucking antics that he's left with very little time to actually perform maintenance on the school.
Damn! These anteaters are awesome! You go, girl. Get those insects. Clean those cobwebs. Chase those tigers.
Yes.
You know, Polly, enough people have downloaded Tiger that I bet as the fad dies, there are going to be a lot of people looking to get rid of the app. And their tigers. I think I know where you're going with this. Good. We should re-download Tiger and start a second round of the app's popularity. Polly, no! This is what we should be spending our money on. We need to make our own Tiger-style app, which allows you to run anteaters to get rid of any ants, termites, or tigers you might have lying around. Hell yeah! That's way better than my idea. We can call it, oh my god. Anteater. I'm assuming it's supposed to say anteater,
I have no idea.
Oh.
but it's so many Y's that the Y's don't
Anteater.
function as vowels.
Anteater. I don't know. I
Anyway.
guess.
And remember to advertise that their eggs are also rare and delicious.
Liam.
Uh,
Sure, Liam.
Whatever, the tigers are gone, everyone liked your solution. You get +2 fun from watching predators flee from insectivores, and you get +1 money since Polly and Vera brought the entire idea from you.
Okay.
Sarah, before you do that, can you plug in the thing?
Oh yeah?
It's hot. It's so
Now would be a good time to spend your money, if you want to spend money.
I don't know.
1 second.
Hold on.
We gotta turn our
Just a
AC
second.
back on because
That is
it's
alright.
getting stifling in here.
Yes.
I bet I could just get up and not have to like take my headphones
Growing
off,
up, I
because-
had an aunt that would tell me to stifle. However, little did she know that also meant making your room more hot or uncomfortable or something.
Do you want to put the fan back on auto?
Hmm?
No. Back.
On Lotto?
It was on cool, wasn't it?
The fan.
Yeah.
The fan's on low.
Just leave it.
Indeed.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Anyway. Why does my mouse fuck up like every time?
I have no idea.
I have to just like click out and then click back to get my mouse back. It's odd.
Let's see.
Okay. I mean, I'm kind of good on lots of things.
Yes, you are good at a lot of things.
I just want to up my boldness again.
Alright. Want to
Because
have the
that's
bathrooms
the
then?
lowest one. Yeah. Oh, hello. Why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? It's the pocket cancer one.
I got the
Hey,
pocket
last night I
cancer
read
one
this
too.
article on how money causes pocket cancer. Yep.
That's
I
the
got
pocket
to.
cancer.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Mouse.
My school life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing.
A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death.
Are you sure about this? You can always use Wikipedia and get the general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it.
I can't buy cocaine, I'm too poor. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses.
You also don't want cocaine. Ugh.
A sexy fake Latin accent. A fake badass tattoo. A motivational poster that has Bob Ross on it. A tampon used by the former prom queen. I think I want to go for the glasses.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Your fun has increased.
But
Hello!
your
I'm so
money-
fun!
But your money.
Okay.
Yeah,
amazing
who'd want
how
to save
people keep
money for their college fund when you can spend on weird
Crap.
stuff that's most likely useless? That's the spirit, champ. Is that what yours says? Oh god.
That was the one Ryan said now.
Frank.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I stole your creativity pool.
It's okay.
All to be fair, I needed it more than you did.
Is this the fun one? Yeah.
The
That's...
tree
Yeah.
is fun.
Or should I go for money?
Either one works.
But
Whichever.
isn't the money one? Where was the thing?
It's in the
Money is
bathrooms.
library.
Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like,
If
it's
you
in the
want
shop,
to
it's in the
gain
bathrooms.
money.
Yeah, money's up in the library.
But
Let's
fun.
raise up our fun.
Do it.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latina cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns into +2 fun!
Yay.
Your performance in that game earns you a position as first pick on Vera's team for next game. Sweet! When you get over to her side of the court, though, you notice her furrowed brow. She's having trouble choosing the next player.
As much as I hate to admit it, I brought you over here because I need your help. You see, my acceptance at a top-tier business school is riding on this game. Everyone knows business schools hate losers, and dodgeball is basically the new golf.
What are these on there?
I need to assemble a killer team, but my skills lie in discerning people's weaknesses, not their strengths. That's where you come in. Help me pick the best team, and I'll be sure to remember you fondly when I'm crushing peons with my business degree.
Picking teams is your jam, you whisper in Vera's ear. Pick all the worst players. If we win, you're good for leading losers to victory. If we lose, it's all their fault. Don't pick any of those chumps. I'll just hire us a team of homicidal dodgeball supermen who used to be mercenaries. Yes.
Oh god.
Solving problems through unfair application of capital. That's the thing business schools are looking for. Hire away!
You make a call to your preferred mercenary provider, and pretty soon, you've got a team of With the other team's protest, the game begins. It lasts 14 seconds. As the ambulance crew arrives to clean up the wreckage, Vera winks at you.
In the end, what matters most is that we work together as a team.
Yep, that's the moral of this story, alright. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Well then.
Ba-doom.
That weekend, something happened to you.
Again!
Again.
Do it.
That weekend, you receive a summons from Miranda to appear at her castle. It seems she wants you as a royal romantic advisor.
I'm ever so pleased you can make it. I'm facing quite a conundrum. Two suitors at our beloved high school have laid claim to my heart.
Oh god.
Beryl and River.
Because we have...
I must confess I have feelings for both, but I must choose one or the other.
Oh god!
After all, I won't unlock the legal right to polyamorous marriages until I assume the throne myself. And thus I have summoned you here to help me make this most crucial of decisions. My question is this: which one of your companions has the most refined manners?
Refined manners, huh?
Show.
1 second.
After all, I do not wish to date an uncouth brute. Only couth unbrutes shall kiss these lips.
Miranda.
No one has better manners than Barry, or Belphegor Jr. He
Yes.
even knows the correct silverware to use when eating silverware. River, naturally, they have such good manners. They've wrapped around and become bad manners. I'm sorry, Sarah, but I'm gonna have to go with Belphegor Jr. on this one.
Yes. Truly, then Belphegor Jr. must be quite well-mannered indeed. I myself have devoted long hours discovering which silverware is best to eat. The soup spoon, the salad fork, and the steak knife, obviously. But I have not yet been able to decide what silverware to eat that silverware with. Is it the salad fork, as I have so long suspected, or the steak knife? Oh, if this budding romance of Belphegor Jr. blooms, perhaps I will learn.
You hope you haven't oversold Belphegor Jr.'s silverware knowledge. Either way, you gain +2 creativity.
Bam.
Let's trade places.
Challenge!
Everyone chooses
A
a brand.
brand.
Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Heineken.
Craft.
Tyson. Player orders decide based on how likely it is that select brand secretly rules the world. Start debating now.
Hmm.
I mean, mac and cheese.
I mean, mac and cheese. But
Kraft
Tyson,
makes a lot
they
of things,
rule the
actually.
Well,
chickens.
we all know that the beer companies rule, and the king of the beer companies, unfortunately, is Heineken. So
Oh, Jesse's here.
he is. I heard
Hello.
him. No, none of us picked Taco Bell, but Heineken wins.
Okay, Heineken wins
because
by a
it's
long
Yeah.
shot.
beer.
Yes, Luke, we're streaming. Feel free to,
I don't know.
I'm gonna post the stream
like-
here
I
in
feel
case
like
you feel like
Tyson
watching
might be
instead
back.
of yakking or something.
And then
Here.
the other one, I mean,
Tyson and Kraft.
I
Yeah,
So-
probably
Tyson
have
or
to go,
Kraft.
like, if it was me, it would probably have to be, like,
I say Tyson
Tyson
rules a lot of chicken.
before Kraft, because, like, a lot of people don't just eat, like, regular macaroni and cheese, they put stuff in it, and what's good to put in it? The chicken.
Yes.
But they don't just make Kraft. They don't just make mac and cheese. Though.
They
Like,
make
they have
cheeses.
a bunch of other things.
Okay. Well, Tyson doesn't just do chicken, they do other various meats, but
That's
chicken
true.
is fucking everywhere.
Chicken!
Chicken's very versatile. Yes.
Yes. Chicken,
The best chicken, though.
Kraft and cheese. Week 3, it's the morning. It comes.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead, Frank. Do
One
your-
second. We need what? Creativity. We need some creativity up in here.
Do it.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in the discussion, so you decide to convey it through music.
Yes.
You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number.
Flash mob.
Yay.
It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity.
Yes.
You find Liam storming out of the dressing room, still wearing his very fancy costume. He goes straight to Vera, where she sits in the audience as usual, judging people. You've got to help me, Vera. Art is in jeopardy.
Help you. Please, I signed up to be a dramaturge specifically because it allowed me to criticize people without doing any real work.
You may return to your calculated apathy immediately after helping sign underground supergroup Yogurt Resort to score our play.
Oh god.
You want Yogurt Resort to score our play? The ones who did Help Me I'm Drowning in Tractors? I hate to admit it, but that's actually a very cool idea.
The fact that someone besides me knows about Yogurt Resort only makes me slightly less excited about this plan, which should tell you how important this is to me.
How are you going to pay for that, though?
That's exactly what the director said. Everyone is trying to smother my artistic spark beneath the boot heel of capitalism. It appears that I must make some conscientious concessions to the invisible hand of the market if I am to realize my dream. I can't read today.
It happens.
Yeah, I definitely want this to happen, Liam. Just have to figure out how.
Have a bake sale, but with cocaine instead of baked goods? Tell
I'll get
them
you
we're
really
all
baked.
orphans and that this is a charity event.
Oh god. You know, either one of those would work, I think. I'm thinking that Vera might be more of a fan of the bottom one, though.
Yeah, so am I.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah,
Oh,
not so
shit.
charming. Nope. Cocaine. Should have went with my gut.
Damn.
You know I really am an orphan, right?
You guys are trying to screw me over. I see how it is.
I didn't mean to. I thought you had
Wow.
enough of everything
Awkward.
else.
You feel the flee to the fire exit where you find a box of marked, in case of awkwardness, break glass. You break the glass. There's nothing in the box. There's just glass in your hand now. You lose -2 charm and -1
Oh, no.
smarts. Damn.
Oh
You guys
God.
suck. Never listen to your advice again.
We have all failed something today.
I failed twice.
I say I failed twice and went to the shop 3 times in a row. Speaking of that, I need to go to the shop.
Oh, you missed me in my shit, huh? Worry no more. All the shit can be yours if you have the
Shouldn't-
money. Not me, though.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance your classmate or something? Anyway, welcome. Anyway, 2 more for this. Hold out. Play tampon. Creativity. I don't want cocaine. I don't need a PR agent. I don't think I need any of these. You know? Fuck it. Tattoo.
Remember the first rule of Shop Club. No refunds.
I'm always amazed at how people keep coming and buying all this stupid crap. Intriguing.
Okay.
Get in there, River.
I feel like I need more money.
Yeah. Library.
Yeah, the library's fine.
That day you spent some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises.
Go Buttman.
You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only +2 money. As you wander around talking to yourself like a weirdo, you notice Miranda walking around talking to herself like a weirdo. She seems to be addressing an imaginary crowd.
Oh, hello. I was just practicing my royal way for when I am crowned prom queen. I feel there's a lot to be learned before I ascend the throne. Naturally, as a princess, I'm very great at wearing crowns, talking to cute animal friends, quelling rebellions through excessive force, and singing sweetly. I lack administrative experience. I never so much as issue a decree. I wonder what my first should be.
You don't have the heart to tell her that the role of prom queen doesn't come with sovereignty. Maybe you should just give her some suggestions instead. Taxes! Taxes are fun. Paint every student pink. How many high school students actually had money for taxes?
I don't know, but this school, there might be quite a few.
If we let's paint everybody pink.
Sure,
Just paint everyone.
do it.
No. Nope.
No,
It's okay.
not
Don't
too
Why pink?
creative.
Why not orange or gold or lavender?
Damn, we're not on it tonight.
You start to tell her that it could be any color she wants, but she just continues talking over you.
I might as well just set them all on fire and turn them all black.
Calm down.
And what good would that do? What use would my subjects be to me if they're all charred to a crisp? What a horrid suggestion!
You try to remind her that you never said anything about setting anyone on fire, and that was all on her. But she's already heartily stormed off. You lose +2 fun and -1 creativity.
Oh
-2 fun.
God.
Damn.
Well,
Let's
that's
trade
okay, I have
places.
lots of fun to lose.
Damn.
An object.
Everyone chooses an object. Say your choice out loud. The rest of the players for clicking.
Q-tip.
A hairbrush.
A knife. A butter knife, to be specific. Player or decide based on how sexy it would be to use select
my
object as
God.
sexual toy. Start debating
Well,
now.
Brushes,
actually-
hairbrushes actually are used.
Yeah,
as
women
sex
actually
toys.
use hairbrushes,
Um,
so
A butter knife, I actually know people. that
Okay, so
Nice,
I'm
dude.
undisputably second
A
place.
Q-tip?
It depends.
I mean, that would
Is it
be
thin enough
uh,
to agitate
that
the
would, that's not
G-spot?
gonna be sexy at all. No,
Mm-mm.
it's not gonna
Okay,
be.
just no. Second, third.
There's no sexy Q-tip loving.
no.
At noon, Kevin, sit somewhere.
Where are you gonna sit?
I'm going there. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently, when Miranda screams.
On this system?
Stop! Don't drink that!
Why not? The scotch costs more than most cars.
Speak up there, Sarah.
Has your taste tried it yet?
What taster?
You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title?
Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight-up poison.
You drank poison on purpose?
Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me?
Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink, or poison?
Ugh, what do I have to do to get you to drop this?
Simple, hire a taster.
Fine. Any volunteers?
This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Pretend to be poisoned, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera. Yep. You shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then...
No, stop vomiting. I'd be able to taste for poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting.
You fool! He is poisoned! Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something.
Oh dear, oh my. I'm no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood.
Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting.
That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well, how about we get ice cream to make up for it?
Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera.
Well, I can't build up things with Miranda because Vera was there. So, I'm gonna go sit with,
Oh
Prince.
The interdimensional prince?
God.
You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing
Do you want to do it or do I
the
want to do it?
interdimensional prince.
Greetings, hero! I have a task for which no hands
Is
are
this
fit
the
but
pickle
yours.
jar?
A portrait is sealed against me.
It might be.
A portal is sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me to break the seal
On this jar.
on this
Yep.
jar of kosher dill
It's
pickles.
the pickles.
Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now?
Oh, bless you, hero! Your noble deeds deserve a noble title, yes? I will give you one free noble title, redeemable now!
Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign Minister in charge of extreme hamsomeness or most unscrupulous treasurer. You know,
Give me them monies.
I spent quite a bit of money on that tattoo.
An excellent choice, and your timing couldn't be better. Our last unscrupulous treasurer just absconded with half our funds. Let me just give you my account numbers, the keys to my money pit, and the combinations to all my safes. Hey, where did you go?
No time to talk. Too busy absconding with funds. You take all you can carry, plus more money.
Yeah. Come on, River.
I'm gonna go
Where you
sit over
going?
here.
Go ahead.
You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Scott.
Okay.
Let's
I
see.
hereby call this meeting of the Prank Master.
Prankmaster Howell, present and accounted for.
Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank.
Hey, how come you get to be chairman?
Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers?
Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh! You! I get it. Chair. Man. But...
No time to agree, are you, Scott? We've got to come up with a baller food prank for the end of lunch.
Oh yeah. Okay, what if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank?
No, Scott, for the last time, it's not a prank, and I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anyone else?
You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Eat everybody else's food, like a good boy. Replace all the food with chairs.
Oh, God.
Eat everybody else's food like a good boy.
I
Yes.
kinda like that one!
Do it. Do it. Do it. Eat other people's food? You can do that?
Well, I can't.
But I can, even if it's on somebody else's plate?
Scott,
Even
no.
if it's in someone else's tummy?
Exactly half that was right.
Which half? Oh, no time to figure it out. We gotta prank now while the pranking's good.
Scott, no.
Oh god. Wait, what about me? Food falls right through me.
But you and Scott are already blazing a trail to the cafeteria, gobbling everything in sight. Scott accidentally eats a few people along with their food, but he politely burps them out when they complain. By the time school security kicks you two out, you're both totally stuffed with food and affection for each other.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's trade places.
Charlie.
It's the last
A
one.
movie.
Everyone choose a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Smoking Aces.
Forrest Gump.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Play orders decide based on how weird it would be to watch porn based on the selected movie. Start
Oh my
debating now.
God.
You know,
What is yours?
there's
Luke?
mine was Smoking Aces. It's that Ryan
So-
Reynolds movie. It's
Oh. It's
where
is it
everyone was trying to
Western
kill that
themed?
one guy.
Western themed, right?
No, it wasn't Western themed.
What is it? I don't.
It's
I
like a
don't-
modern thing. Basically, a bunch
No.
of like bounty hunters or some people were hired to kill this guy.
There's millions of porn on that.
There probably is.
There is a lot of.
There's a lot of Harry Potter
erotic
erotica
porn.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump
Porn.
would be
That would
fucking
be
weird.
Let that
So
sink
fucking-
in for
No, I don't want
Jenny.
to.
Oh, Jenny.
Jenny.
No. That would be number one.
Lieutenant
Porn of mine
Dan.
already exists. A lot of it already exists.
Yes. A
So
lot.
that wouldn't be
of-
weird at all. A lot of it
I
already
just
exists.
kept
I mean, it is
pumping.
weird, but
What, mine or yours?
no, mine is weird, but it are
Yeah.
like, but it
Yours would be the
exists.
second, Luke,
Okay.
and then hers.
mine already
Because
exists.
mine would probably depend on a guy that needs like a heart transplant at the end or something. That's fucking weird. Frank.
All right.
Charm or boldness? I think we might need to go with charm. Where's charm?
The gym, I think.
The
Gym.
Yeah.
gym. To the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people. You gain +2 charm.
Yes.
Hey, Frank, remember that one time at that one party where you explained to me in great detail your brilliant secrets of the business world?
Holy shit, you do not. And that doesn't sound like your area of expertise at all. You must have been pretty drunk. But it's Vera, so you smile and nod.
Well, I will be attending a very fancy and important business dinner event tonight, full of powerful people by exclusive invitation. And by exclusive invitation, I mean I'm going to use my Gorgon powers to turn the concierge into stone and then sneak in. I'd love to see you put other people's money where your mouth is if you're not doing anything tonight.
Collect very rare mint condition Pokemon cards.
Pokemon.
The popular trading card game based on the even more popular video game, Pocket Humans, so Pokemans.
Wow.
Each card depicts a human being with a specific job and bio. But then, when the time rolls around for the fancy business dinner, you shove them in your pocket and roll out.
Frank, over here. Glad you could make it. I've been raking in business cards hand over claw. I met Gertrude Gorgonzola, the diamond tampon tycoon, and Ray K. Bebop, the social media influencer slash rapper slash robot, and they're both very excited to do business with me.
Well then.
Plus, half the people in this room now follow me on Instagram because I had zombie tech mogul Steven Jobberwocky hacked into their accounts for me. How have you done so far?
You turn out your pockets and show Vera the evidence of your endeavors, which consists of the lobby card for the hotel and the convention, and the only thing handed to you by a real businessman, a sticky note with the word "No" written in red Sharpie.
Maybe I should have invited someone else. Literally anyone else.
No! It's okay, you still have an hour left of the event. It's time to pull out all the stops and choose an amazing tactic to get as many business cards as you can to prove to Vera what a valuable business asset and or prom date you are.
Oh god.
You may have no businesses, and therefore no business cards to exchange, but you sure as hell have Pokemon cards. Trade those! Convince the business people you have a rare disease that can only be cured if you are given 100 business cards.
Hmm.
Pokemon?
The last time I helped you pick one, it failed you,
Pokemon.
so maybe not me.
Pokemon!
Sure. Oh shit!
Oh.
Creative. Quick as a flash, you pull out your dope collection of Pokemon cards until you find the perfect pocket human for the event. Regina Schmidt, queen of networking. She's the owner of a plethora of businesses, as well as one of those 7 guardians of the stock market. It's an incredibly rare and gives whoever possesses it +7 in networking, which makes it super valuable. Suddenly, you're being surrounded by businessmen, each thrusting his card at you in a veritable orgy of potential business collaborations. Within minutes, you have so many business cards that you would need to be a tentacle monster in order to hold all of them.
Damn, Frank, you really know how to clean up, don't you? I think you have a business card from just about everyone here.
Just then, 2 businessmen rush towards you so fast, cards extended, that they smash into each other, and are both knocked out.
I stand corrected.
Vera stoops down and collects the business cards from the unconscious men. You hand her the stack of cards you've been procured, and the 2 of you link arms and walk away. You toss the Regina Schmidt card over your shoulder without even looking to see who may catch it. You no longer care about its fate. You have everything you've ever needed. A bunch of business cards, +2 boldness, and +1 smarts, and the affection, or at the very least, the tolerance of a good woman.
Well then.
True dat.
Woo. I could get more money or creativity, or... You're at the charm place. I have quite a bit of boldness. I'm pretty smart. So... I think we're gonna spend this last time, sword fighting.
Creativity.
That day, while rehearsing for the plastic play, you totally forgot your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity. You catch Miranda monologuing about her proms to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes.
Oh, whatever shall I do about my army?
Yay.
We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just kill the servants with the sticks. I've never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained?
Divide them in half and make them fight a practice war or 1,000 pinatas.
It's creativity, so... I mean,
1,000 pinatas sounds like a fun thing, and it's not my biggest strength. I think a practice war might be good.
Ah, yes! A healthy live-fire scrimmage!
Yay!
I should have no trouble organizing such a thing. My lieutenants informed me that the soldiers bloody hate each other. And as an extra bonus, anyone who dies during the practice war will be guaranteed not to die in a real war.
Well then.
That ought to reduce war casualties significantly. It is as Father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups and making them kill each other.
Well then.
I never understood it until now, but these are such wise words.
Miranda skips off to organize her little bloodbath. You gain +2 boldness, +1 smarts.
Okay, where do I want to go?
what do you need there, River? You need monies, smarts, or charm.
My mouse is fucking up again.
Creativity and charm are taken, so...
Yeah.
Creativity and charm are taken.
So-
So.
Boldness,
Can I go back
however,
for
is
money?
not. Money, boldness...
I feel like I kind of want to go for boldness again.
Alright.
That was the bathroom.
Money is pointless at this point, maybe.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself on the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you +500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness, so anyway, for saying that to yourself out loud. After you finish doing your business, you hear a commotion in the next stall. It'd be polite to just ignore it and move on. Unfortunately, a cave troll taught you manners, so you kick the door open. Miranda and Liam are huddled around some bathroom graffiti and they seem confused.
Maybe it's the password to a highly exclusive event.
But what if people aren't smart enough to figure it out? And why make it secret?
Well, obviously they don't want outsiders to get in.
Father's beard, that's how it starts.
What starts?
The revolution! They're having a coup!
No. It's probably like a party or something.
Parties? That's exactly what revolutions are about. I'm too young to have a revolution.
You're not sure why this random piece of bathroom scroll is so important, but this is a great opportunity to impress them both, who confidently tell them, isn't it obvious? It's an exclusive download code for the internet's hottest multimedia dating sim, Human Prom. Or, that's Polly's phone number.
Oh god.
I feel like it's a dating sim.
Go for it.
Just because
Go for
Polly's phone number? Like,
So fun.
Liam and Miranda listen with breathless attention as you explain the gripping premise of Human Prom. Up to 4 friends select dynamic human avatars and compete to win the affections of one of 6 quirky humans. Wow,
Oh,
this is
God.
breaking the fourth wall and it's great.
Well then.
Do you know how to conquer a human's heart? Miranda stops hyperventilating. Liam's eyes go wide with admiration. You take a breath. It was a long story, and you told it all without breathing for some reason.
My word, you're right. It's a QR code. I didn't recognize it because no one ever uses those. So indie. It's like finding the game was a game itself. A game within a game. It's so innovative. I must play it immediately.
Oh god. Wait, make sure it's not a revolutionary VR game.
Liam runs to the library with super vampire speed while Miranda follows him to make sure he doesn't do anything subversive. Little does Liam know, his game within a game is within this game. Also, you've got game. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Well then.
Alright! Oh god!
It's time for prom. Well,
Barry,
I
get Miranda.
think I have to try for Miranda. River?
I don't know.
Go with Wolf Boy.
Yeah.
I mean, Wolf Boy, Miranda, somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Me, first.
Barrel.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Mom's prom with you. Heck, that's disgusting. I think of you as a brother.
Oh,
Actually,
Oh,
we wrote each other very incest. Let me correct that. I think of you as highly unattractive. I must decline.
oh no!
Aw, what a bitch.
It's okay. You moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. You became a functional person, and eventually you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day, in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic
Oh my
revelation, so
God.
Ash abandoned you the next day.
Oh my god.
And thus you
This
lived
is
out the rest of your
so
life
depressing.
alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the
That
most
was so
important thing.
depressing.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Finally pluck up
I
the
should've just
courage
went
and
by
asked your
myself
beloved to
this
go to
time.
Muslim. Huh?
I don't know.
Prom? I don't know. I mean, you're so out of shape.
I am literally stitched together.
My grandma always says I need to mate with an alpha specimen so we can breed strong
It's
babies.
just prom, dude.
Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, okay.
We made you so
I
despised.
just decided that you were exiled to the wilds, pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for wolf prom.
Are we all gonna not
This
go to
is
my
I don't
Failing
know.
today.
You might succeed, actually.
You might- I
Courage
think
to
you
ask
might
your
get it,
beloved
yeah.
To go to prom with you. Prom together?
I mean, I don't want nonsense to interfere with my skyrocketing career. But what's success if you can't enjoy yourself from time to time, right? And you're not that bad, I must admit. Okay, it's settled. You will help me enjoy myself. Don't read too much into that. We can discuss the details later. See you there. You're the
Yay!
only one who gets a date,
You
Kevin.
and Vera had a great evening. Danced, you laughed, you shared all kinds of personal stories. Close to the end, she kissed you. And what a fierce kiss. She even bit you on the lip. It was so exciting you started to feel a bit dizzy. Maybe too dizzy. When she noticed your condition, she was fully honest with you. Oh, that, yeah. I probably poisoned you when biting you. Don't worry, I might have some antidote at my house. What a delicious, dangerous woman.
God damn.
The only one who got a date given.
Well, at least you're most likely to become
Most
president
likely
of
to
party.
become-
Of
party.
party.
Owns the most snakes.
Yes. Well then. At least you got
Those
one,
3
Kevin.
weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's here again at high school, working as coach. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the
Why
game.
is mine still loading?
Mine
So be
too.
careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy. Because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by their Mer Kingdom. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Mine has been literally loading.
Yes. Da, 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 da.
Why is mine still loading?
Mine's still loading
It's
too,
Bumrock.
oh god. And while we'll
Slenderman.
keep loading, oh yes. And I'm the Slender Man, baby. Oh god, I butchered that song pretty horribly.